What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another flight simulator video. I'll be back with you shortly. Today we're in Darwin, Northern Territory, Australia, and heading across the top of the top end to Maningrida. And I have not done my research. I'm not even sure how long that is. I think it's about an hour flight in a small GA, depending on what GA that is. And for the first time in X-Plane, I'm using X-Camera, and I'm also using Ortho 4XP. A big shout out to AADFW Spotters 2 for recommending this. A bit of an Orbix fanboy. So we're going to depart now. What I'm flying is a Quest Kodiak. Purchased this yesterday. I've had no time in it whatsoever, so please excuse me for my limited skill as per normal, but we'll see how we go. It's a good start. I can certainly notice a difference with Ortho 4XP though. Took a bit of tinkering around to get it right. Oh, far out. Oh, almost F-bomb there. That is a terrible takeoff. Very sorry about that, folks. We all know that my pilot skills aren't the best. Talking is what I do best. I've spent a lot of time getting the SciTech gear all set up again and getting X-Plane to the way I like it. I think I'm almost there now, so yeah, spent a good majority of yesterday understanding X-Camera and making sure I got it all down pat. One of my favourite things to do, as you guys would probably know, is to do the cinematics. So yeah, got it down pat now. Now just getting my flying down pat. So we go at the top of the top end, along I guess the coast, and Maningrida is a small Aboriginal community. I've actually been there for work. Not really somewhere I'd recommend for a holiday. It's a little bit dirty and hot. I'm going to flip to a cinematic piece outside the plane now, and I'll be back with you shortly. You wouldn't believe me if I told you I've got another cold. I think every time I do an all about status video, I end up with a cold. I'm going to thank the gentleman sitting in front of me, probably in row 5 on my flight back from Avalon the other night. For that one, he was coughing and sneezing. Not exactly happy to have a cold, but anyway. He's going to spend a day out there gardening outside. Beautiful weather in Adelaide currently, but no. Stuck inside on the computer. Could be worse things, I suppose. So the top end, yeah. What I'm thinking is maybe starting another series. I'm thinking bush flights or to revamp the Australian Summer Series. I'm not sure yet. Certainly enjoyed the Australian Summer Series back in the day. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm going to tinker around with Ortho 4XP a bit more now, so we can get some really, excuse me, a very clean scenery, and just get a bit more of a feel for X-Plane. Got the hiccups. So the video time, I'll cut this one down. We're not going to do a full flight. I'm thinking it would take roughly about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm going to cut this down to a more reasonable time. I don't want to bore you guys. Now, what concerns me is I don't really know what the regional runways are like in X-Plane. I haven't really done a lot of flying in it yet. This is very regional. It's a dirt strip. So do not be surprised if I land this plane in the middle of nowhere. Been thinking I should go back up to Darwin at some point. As I might have mentioned several times, it's like my second city. I've lived up there multiple occasions. I do love it. More for a probably short trip than living though. It's a little bit hot. So I saw one of the Kodiaks at the Avalon. It was one of the static aircraft. I thought, had a look at it yesterday on the X-Plane store and thought, yeah, why not? Gonna get a couple of other aircraft in the coming days too, mainly ones that I had in P3D. I loved the TBM 850. It's a very sexy aircraft, and also a little jet as well. Maybe the Phenom, I think it is. I hope to be in one of the big birds on this channel very soon. Might have to get some help from my, I guess, tutor. Best mate, but no, I might have to sit down and watch him a bit more, or maybe he could start his own channel. Very good pilot. It's really great to be revamping this channel. I've got the real buzz to get All About Status up and running again, which is very pleasing for me and no doubt some of my subscribers. Of course, I don't know if I ever told you guys I was working on another channel, so I wasn't sort of on a hiatus from YouTube. I was working on a vlogging channel with my partner for probably the last 18 months, showcasing my acting skills. I would not want to fall into that water down there. Box jellyfish, crocs. Whew. I noticed, I think it was Aussie Sim playing Red Dead Redemption. I just finished that with my partner actually. I got her into it on her holidays, and she ended up finishing pretty much the story, and did it well too. No, great game. That's what I've been playing of late, until I obviously got the buzz from Avalon to fly planes again. But the way I'm feeling, it might be a couch day, so it might be more Red Dead after I finish up this video. No schedule as yet for All About Status, so I'd like to bring out at least once a week. If I can do twice a week, even better. That was strenuous stuff. I think I did about 2 or 3 per week back in the day. My Sunday was completely consumed with editing for the week. Not that I didn't enjoy it, I certainly did. It was certainly a nice thing to do during that stage of my life. What am I saying? It was only 2 years ago. But it's good to be back. I have real doubts. We're going to be landing in Manangreta somehow. Just trying to find any information. GPS map. I've resulted to SkyVector and I'm not getting a lot of information there either. So we may do a stat special and just land anywhere today. There's a long break in the woods down there. I don't think that's a runway. I think that just might be a bit of a break in the grid on X-Plane. Nevertheless, we're going to go for a landing. This could be rocky, folks. Stand by. I need to concentrate. Rocky was an understatement. This is shocking. I'm so sorry. I should have just found a dirt runaway, I think. I feel sorry for the passengers. Wowzers. This is vintage stat. We're gonna hit a tree. It's like 6 days, 7 nights. Well, there you go. Live and uncut, sort of. Managed to maintain it, and now we're okay. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I've really enjoyed doing this video, especially mucking around with X camera and my new toy being the Quest Kodiak. Thinking we'll do a few more flights around the top end or just the top of Australia. Not sure if it'll be in this one or something else. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to give the thumbs up down the bottom. Push notifications if you want to continue watching my videos, and also that subscribe button, my favourite. Click that one if you're new to the channel, and welcome aboard. We'll see you soon. I'm Stat. Take care. Bye bye.